first guest tonight is a man of many talents and one beautiful face. He is also a game show host. Season 3 of The Floor premieres after the Super Bowl Sunday on Fox. Please welcome Rob Lowe. How are you? Good to see you.
I'm good. I'm very, very good. I have no complaints.
Your show's following the Super Bowl. That's a very big deal.
My little game show following the Super Bowl. What?
It's interesting because, like, I'm sure every show at Fox wanted to follow the Super Bowl.
Every show on everybody wants to follow the Super Bowl.
But it's on Fox, so they're not going to put any other shows on.
That's true.
Gordon Ramsay must be furious.
Oh, I'm going to have to fight Ken Jeong, Gordon Ramsay, Dennis Leary. All those people have shows on Fox. They're very angry, but The Floor has really turned into, like, a real thing. And I was never sure if it was, but that it's the game. I have nothing to do with it. The game is addictive.
Well, that's not true at all. They're not sending the game to the game. They're sending you to the game,
right?
That's very true. They'll do that thing where you'll be on camera.
Yes.
And then Tom Brady, who's maybe the only guy equally handsome to you.
I mean,
say tonight, The Floor after the Super Bowl. And
let's see how much love Brady gives me. Because I think there might be a jealousy thing.
I think there might be,
Don't you think?
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Yeah,
He'll
because
be like,
everybody goes like, oh, my God, look at him. It's hard to believe he looks like that at that age. And you're like, oh, really?
Oh, really? Hello? Hello, Thomas.
Who are you rooting for in the game?
So I don't want to run afoul of the Swifties. I love Taylor Swift. She's one of my favorite people, and Kelsey, and I love that organization. The Eagles, I love cheesesteaks in Philadelphia. Here's my thing with the Eagles. Little things bother me, Jimmy.
Okay, all right.
I don't like the color green of the uniforms. I don't like them. I think it's ugly. And I want them to wear those Kelly green uniforms they sometimes wear. Those are sick.
So you're a hardcore football fan.
You can see.
Yeah. Because I think most people will recognize this became a very popular meme on the internet. People were making fun of you for wearing an NFL hat to the championship game. People were delighted by this.
Roger Goodell told me that was the most viral NFL meme at the time. I mean,
crazy.
I had no idea. I wore the hat simply because I'd never seen anybody wear that hat other than a ref.
Yeah.
And I thought, that's sick. Anybody can wear a 49ers hat or whatever. I'm wearing that.
Did you buy it or did somebody give it to you?
They gave me a choice of, I think it was the 49ers and I forget what other team.
Packers.
Packers. And I chose that one because I thought it was just cooler. I'm gonna bring that back.
Would you consider yourself to be a loyal fan?
Of whom?
Because I noticed, we did some research today, and we took note of, there you are at the Rams game.
I grew up when the Rams still played in L.A. I'm a big Warren Beatty fan who did a movie, Heaven Can Wait, where he played a Rams quarterback. Right?
Okay.
So if I had to pick a team, it would be the Rams.
And yet, here you are in 2016 wearing a Denver Broncos jersey.
Have you ever heard the term front runner?
Well, I have, because here you are in 2009 wearing an Indianapolis Colts hat.
You know what I'm saying?
And then we have another. There's no no outfit. It's just a very sexy photo of you, but it says Sunday greetings. Let's go Patriots. So who are you rooting for on Sunday at the Super Bowl? I demand that you make a pick.
You demand right here I make a pick?
That's right. I want you to take a side.
I am a partisan man, Jimmy Fallon. I am bringing this country together.
Did you just call me Jimmy Fallon? You can't even pick a Jimmy. No, I'm not high-fiving you. Put that hand down.
Oh, my God, help us both.
Here, I got you a hat since you don't like to sell just hats.
It's amazing.
You can wear that anywhere you go.
Thank you. That is really good. Because I like both Jimmys.
And both Jimmys like you.
Thank you.
You were in the Super Bowl commercial when you were how old?
My first job I ever got paid as an actor in Hollywood.
Wow.
I got Taft-Hartley'd into the Screen Actors Guild, 1977. It was the first commercial ever made just for the Super Bowl, and it was for Coca-Cola. It aired one time. It was very ahead of its time because it was what they call a oneer, where it's just one shot that went up this apartment that was built, $1 million set on a soundstage. And I was basically like an extra in it, but I only saw it once in like 1977.
Well, we did dig it up,
you did
actually.
not.
And you're at the very beginning, and I think I have to tell everybody, like, watch on the left side of your screen.
I point.
You're a kid.
All I do is point.
Well, you're in it. There's
Yes.
singing happening. You're in a number 73 jersey. Who
Yes.
knows who you were rooting for then?
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying.
And here's the beginning of that.
Oh, my God.
Someone's playing a guitar on the roof.
Point, kid, point! There it is!
There you go. You did it right. How many takes?
We did it all day, and you would have thought that I had gotten, on Saving Private Ryan. I thought it was the biggest thing.
It was a big thing. It's
and
a Super Bowl
that was the Coke Ads Life era. That was the era of Coke. So right after this aired, Coke went international because that's why they bought the Super Bowl, because the world watches it. Turns out the phrase Coke Ads Life does not translate. Do you know this?
I don't know this. No.
Oh yeah, so it doesn't translate very well to certain languages. And in Asia, Coke Adds Life translated to Coke brings your ancestors back from the grave.
Oh.
Yes.
I didn't know it did that.
And that was not great for sales. Yes.
I'm going to have to get some. I'd love to see my grandpa again. Rob Lowe is with us. His show is The Floor. We'll be right back. We are back with Rob Lowe. His game show is called The Floor. It premieres Sunday after the Super Bowl. This is the third season of the show.
Yes.
And it's a fun show. I like that. It's fun. You go back and forth, and it makes you seem...
It's trivia. I love it.
Yeah.
Look, I love trivia, and it's 100 contestants, and when you get something right, you gain more of the floor of the person that you've just battled, and it's super addicting. We have categories that are super smart, like the periodic tables, and then noted Kardashians. You can be, we kind of cover all the bases.
And you love, and when they get through, like if the people get deported when they lose, right? Isn't that how it works?
No, Jimmy, that isn't what we're doing.
How are you at trivia? Are you good at it?
I am. So I'm sort of like I was in school. Like I'm really, really good in certain areas, and in other areas, I need to be placed alone in a room and not.
When I watch a game show, I feel like a genius because I only shout the answers I know, and I just sit quietly for the other ones and nod as if I knew that one.
Well, do you have a time clock on you? Because that's the other part. I've seen people who are experts in physics.
Yeah, we do have a time clock at the house. Yeah.
Good.
We
Because that makes all
use
the
that.
difference.
Yeah, for sure.
That's the added element.
A little electrical charge. It shocks me too if I don't get it right. All right, so here's a trivia for you.
Ooh, okay.
Who are these people, and when was this, and what the hell's going on here?
Well, first of all, I've had people on the show not be able to guess obvious things like that.
No.
I have. I once had Hall and Oates. Picture of them.
Right.
And it was they didn't know.
Was it a kid though? Was it like a young person?
No, it was somebody who should have known better.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, but
was it Hall?
It was Oates.
Because
they're not
sometimes
happy.
he doesn't like to acknowledge Oates. Yeah.
We know that.
You guys are where in this photograph?
That is Michael's.
Is this a show?
That's my very important backstage pass, Jimmy.
Right.
And that's Michael's bad tour. And I was so lucky that I got to...
You shouldn't say that. He passed away. Don't patronize me. And these glasses are prescription or just for show?
They were to make me look smarter. I'm not going to lie. No,
was this just a brief minute with Michael, or did you know Michael at all?
I had worked with Janet. So I knew the family a little bit, and this was when he was literally the king of the world, and you really felt like you were meeting I don't know
the biggest star
ever. And he had like an aura. He literally had like an aura coming off of him.
He also has a let's get a shot there. He also has a very similar chin to yours.
So yes, it's funny you mention that because I actually was approached by a plastic surgeon in, I forget where I was out walking someday, and he said, introduced himself, and he said he was Michael's surgeon.
Oh.
And he told me that Michael had requested my chin.
Well, that's quite an honor, isn't it?
Well, and it turns out that for a brief shining moment in the 80s, it was the most requested chin.
Was? Wow, that's
So insane.
the most requested chin. You should put, like, they should, on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, they should let you imprint your chin.
If I ever get Grauman's, because it's Grauman's, where you put your hands and feet, I'm gonna do the chin.
Oh, you gotta do the chin. Of course you have to do the chin.
That's such a good idea.
You have to be careful, though. It's a big chin. People could fall in and twist an ankle. You know, Jay Leno put his chin out there. Somebody died. Somebody fell right in the hole. Maybe you could give out your chin as a prize on the show, on the floor. Like, the winner gets my chin put into their face.
Okay.
You would never grow a beard, right? Because that chin needs to be seen.
Yeah, you know, you don't want to hide your light under a bushel basket. Grandma used to say.
Did Grandma say that?
Yeah, she did.
Your friend Demi Moore, who is nominated for an Oscar, by the way, right now, was here on Tuesday night.
That's great. It's really great.
She spoke fondly of you. Do you keep in touch with her?
I do, and she's so great in The Substance, and I'm so crossing my fingers that she wins. And
did you congratulate her when she got nominated?
Immediately.
Good, good.
We're putting together St. Elmo's Fire 2.
Oh, great.
Yeah, and so we're back working together. You know.
I think they think you're serious. Are you? You're
I'm
not.
Actually, I'm
are
dead.
You really?
Yes, we're gonna see what those people are doing. At our ages now.
Oh, I didn't.
This is a real thing.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I know because it's great. It sounds like it could be a bit.
Yeah.
But it also wait a minute, I'd see that. Like when we did the original, we were on the cover of Rolling Stone. Now we'll be on the cover of AARP. But it's still gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
St. Elmo's Fire 2. Is that what it will be called?
St. Elmo's Fire, we burn this place down.
Well, it'll be good to see, and whatever the title, it'll be great to see your chin on the big screen. Thank you for being here. The show, you can watch it after the Super Bowl. It's called The Floor. Premieres Sunday, third season. Rob Lowe, everybody. We'll be back. Thank you. Guillermo, do you know how many subscribers we have on YouTube now?
20 million.
That's right. Yeah, that's why we're wearing these glasses. Thanks for being a subscriber. If you're not, help us get to 20,000,001.